う真帆先輩たち来てる。
She's right. I spy Maho standing there waiting for us by the time we reach the meeting place.
来たな。
真帆お姉ちゃん、お待たせ。
まだ約束の時間じゃないから大丈夫だぞ。それよりナナルは浴衣着てきたんだな。
カーラが着てこいって言ってたから。
着てきてって言ってたもんな。
カーラも浴衣着てくるのかな？
Oh, I'm sure she will. You know her. While we chat and wait with Maho, the rest of the B team shows up one by one.
我が輩参上。
お待たせしました。
腹減った。何か食べたい。
Right in your own hands? I can't even.
無意識のうちに。
それ危険な兆候ですよ。
成人病とか気をつけてくださいね。
これから屋台の食べに行こうという時に
控えます？
控えない。
She's so confident.
でこちゃる。
Oh, there's the last one. We're all standing around chatting when we hear Kara's voice. All members present are wearing casual clothes, except for Nanaru. Given how badly Kara wanted Nanaru to wear a yukata, surely she's
お待たせでこちゃる。
not wearing one.
私服！
You seriously came in casual clothes? Seriously? After how much of a damn fuss she made about wearing quote-unquote seasonal attire?
浴衣着るのめんどかったでこちゃる。ほんね。
Truly a dastardly deed, coercing someone into wearing a yukata, then backing out yourself.
これで全員揃ったな。
結局浴衣なのって私だけか。一人だけ派手というか目立つというか浮いてるというか。
祭り会場に行けば目立たなくなるさ。
You look cute.
似合ってるよ。そうかな。
Despite her moaning and groaning, our compliments get her blushing and smiling. Honestly, I get the feeling she's glad to be wearing the yukata.
これがおたさの姫。姫って B 犬のメンツって半分以上女子じゃないですか。じゃあ男子校の王子？意味がまるっと違う。
It's the opposite of being a princess.
ナナルの場合、お姫様はお姫様でもおてんばお姫様だよね。すずはお姫様らしいお姫様になりそうだよね。そうかな。
Why are you making such a twisted face to that? Does she hate princesses?
がっかりなんてしてないよ。お姫様よりビーム出せる魔法使いとかそっちの方がいいとかそんなこと思ってないよ。
You totally weren't kidding.
魔法使いになりたいというかビーム出したいだけじゃ。
Who doesn't? My little sister has some surprising fantasies, and here I thought stuff like that was what boys dreamed of.
早くお祭りに行くでごじゃる。いっぱい遊ぶでごじゃる。お前が言うなよ。
Last to arrive, but all she cares about is herself. However, since we are all together now, it doesn't take long before we get moving. We soon arrive at the beach side, which is now filled with stalls.
すごい！屋台がいっぱい！なんか去年より屋台増えてない？
言われてみれば確かにそうだな。
町おこしの一環というやつかもしれませんね。
There definitely seems to be more of a turnout than in previous years. It's really kinda cool to see all these stalls lined up on a street we walk down practically every day.
どれから食べようか迷うでござる。あ、すず、イカ焼きのお店あるよ。あー、いい匂い。ナナル兄さん、一緒に食べよう。
Man, it's been ages since I last had grilled squid. We start walking towards the stall when...
待てい！
Huh? The president calls us to a halt with a very grim look in his eyes.
祭りで最初からイカ焼きなど味の濃いものを食べるなど言語道断である。
どうしてですか？
味の濃いものを最初に食べてしまったら後から繊細な味のものを口にしても味がわからなくなってしまうではないか。そういうものは最後に食べるのが常識である。
いや、祭りの食べ物って全部大味じゃ。
Is it?
イカ焼き。
Suzu starts to tear up at the thought of not getting her beloved grilled squid.
これだから祭り素人が。
Who are you calling amateurs?
鍋奉行ならぬ祭り奉行。
The president's acting like an expert on the matter, but I have no idea where his quote-unquote experience comes from.
また雨でござる。
定番。
買ってくるからみんなで食べよう。
いいのですか？
一人じゃ全部食べきれないんで。それじゃあ買ってくるよ。
待てい。
またですか？
綿あめなど所詮は砂糖の塊。コスパ最悪ではないか。
お祭り会場でコスパとか意識しだしたら何も買えませんよ。
Agreed. I can hardly believe I'm actually agreeing with Kisu senpai. Maybe she's a fairly sensible person when she's not blabbering on about eroge.
確かに綿あめ500円は学園生にとってはお高いですが。
Where did that eye come from? Move the tea back to its correct position. What is he referring to? I didn't notice. For school... Oh, school sluttons. She seriously said sluttons instead of students. That almost sounds like something I'd see in a hardcore porny eroge title.
500円で綿あめを作れと言われたらできないでしょ。機材、技術、人件費、それを無視してコスパが悪いとは世の中の仕組みを勉強すべきかと。お兄ちゃんのツッコミ全力スルー。1万円を渡されてこれでフルプライスエロゲを作れと言われてもできないでしょ。
悔しいが正論だ。
How did she manage to steer the conversation towards eroge?
あかね先輩の話題は BL に、キス先輩の話題はエロゲに。
骨の髄まで染み込んでるって感じだな。
何も言ってないのにディスられた。
エコーラの奥前というものでござる。コーラ、いつの間に焼きそば買ったの？先輩たちがイカ焼きを買おうとした時でござる。
我が輩は部員たちに正しい祭りの遊び方を教えることもできないのか。何のための部長職だ。
少なくとも祭りの遊び方を伝授するためじゃないですよね。
B 県の B はフェスティバルの B。
フェスティバルの綴りに B は入ってませんよ。
There is no bean festival.
なんですと。
God, I'm already exhausted.
お祭りらしくなってきたね。すずの前向き精神どこ由来なの？
I mean, it definitely is lively in some sense of the word. We proceed to ignore the festival Nazis, aka press's advice, and walk around the stalls at our leisure.
反射的だ。
Wanna give it a shot?
一回おなしゃす。
Here you go.
いつになく行動が早いですね。
とりあえず一発。
She takes the gun from the old man running the place, approaches the stand, and gets into position. Oh, she's holding that rifle like a pro. She pulls the trigger with a light grunt. The soft cork bullet carves a ballistic arc through the air and scores a direct hit on a box of cheap candy. And then... it fell?
小手調べ。
She then shifts her aim over toward a stuffed mascot toy thing. I guess she moves up to bigger prizes with each shot.
私も一回やってみようかな。 さんお願いします。すずやったことあるの？屋台の射的は初めてかな。昔は台に背が届かなかったから。
Here you go, Missy. Suzu gives some money to the man running the stall and he hands her a gun.
ありがとうございます。こうかな。すごい。2つ目ゲットでこちゃう。
Akane Senpai wins her second prize right as Suzu's getting into position. But even as her senior is pulling off chain victories beside her, Suzu remains calm as she pulls the trigger and then...
大きいぬいぐるみを一撃で。
Holy shit! What? There was a weight inside that stuffed toy. You goddamn swindler!
たまたまだよ。また当たった。
あんな大きな置物を一撃で。
Suzu's second shot not only hits the target, but scores a win too.
やるな。
ありがとうございます。
勝負する。
Go easy on me, yeah? Akane Senpai and Suzu completely ignore the Half in Tears stall owner as they proceed to knock down prizes one after another.
よし、私もや
Think you can do it?
る。無理だと思うけど、駄菓子1個ゲットできればラッキーぐらいの感じでさ。おじさん、お願い。
Okay. The stall owner is completely horrified as he's forced to watch Akane Senpai and Suzu bleed him dry, but he still manages to hand the gun to Nanaru. She then takes up position next to Suzu.
よーし。
She looks like she's really having fun with this. But since she's wearing a yukata, her butt and tits start to bulge out as she leans forward. Honestly, I don't know where to look. Eventually, she loads the bullet and gets ready to fire.
とりあえず、あのちっちゃい駄菓子は。
Nanaru lets out a fighting yell as she pulls the trigger, but she misses her target by a wide margin and ends up hitting one of the stall's pillars. Gaha! Only for it to rebound and strike me right in the fucking temple.
お兄ちゃんが落ちた。恋にですか？うまいでこちゃう。
うまいか。
意識ですよ、意識。お兄ちゃん大丈
I fell flat on my ass. Nanaru soon rushes over and kneels beside me, still holding the gun. Heh, if I'm to die from your bullet, Nanaru, then I'll die a happy man.
夫？お兄ちゃん、しっかりして、お兄ちゃん。
いや、ただのコルク弾だろ。
宗介くん、しっかりして。傷は浅いし、私の処女をもらってくれるという約束はどうなったんですか？
キス先輩まで加わった？
Pretty sure I never made that promise.
この場に乗じればなんとかなると思いました。
As if... Duh.
お兄ちゃん。
Nanaru holds me as I collapse. Nanaru, please, forget about me and live a happy life. That is my final wish. Duh. As your big brother, as your boyfriend.
やだ、お兄ちゃん。やだ、死んじゃやだ。お兄ちゃん。
コルク弾で死んだ。
これで16個。17個目。いきます。
Stop, please, have mercy!
屋台の親父の目も死んでる。
至るところで死闘が繰り広げられてるでこじゃう。
これぞまさしく祭りの花よ。
After completely pillaging the shooting game stall, we start checking out the delicious smelling food stalls again. We all purchase whatever we feel like eating as we walk. It'd be bad manners to do this normally, but today is a festival. It's special. Oh, this okonomiyaki is pretty good.
ジャパンの夏はリンゴ飴でこじゃう。
リンゴ飴には同意するが、前半のテンションおかしくないか？
私、チョコバナナにしようと思います。チョコバナナにしようと思います。
Why are you staring at me?
そんな、分かってるくせに。
sorry, you're gonna have to.
私もチョコバナナ食べようかな。
What in? No, Nanaru, I will not allow you to eat such a vulgar-looking fruit in front of anyone but me, much less in public.
わかってるじゃないですか。じゃあ鈴カステラにする。あれも美味しいし。鈴カステ
鈴違い。
Someone please tell me why she looks so sad.
ラ買ってきた。焼きたて鈴カステラ美味しい。鈴もはい。
Her eyes shot wide open when Nanaru thrust that castella at her, but she ate it anyway.
美味しいけど、美味しいけど、共食いしてるみたいで複雑かも。はい、もう一つ。ほい。
Nanaru tries to feed Suzu a third castella, but the round ball slips from her hand and falls straight toward the ground. Did she just catch that with her mouth? The castella is led into her mouth with the most perfect of timing.
美味しいけど、やっぱり複雑。
You're totally in love with them, I can tell. You don't even see sliding catches as party tricks in this day and age.
はい、お兄ちゃん。
Huh? She puts the castella into my mouth with a big smile on her face.
美味しい？
Yeah, really good. The fresh castella leaves a sweet, fluffy taste as it melts in my mouth.
は、お兄ちゃん、鈴カステラの粉がついてるよ。
Here?
そっちじゃなくて逆だって。もう。
She ends up sliding a finger down the side of my mouth to clean it off for me. Then she takes her finger off my lips and plops it in her mouth. I raise a hand to my lips as she giggles somewhat bashfully. The sensation of her soft finger on my lips is still lingering.
シナ殿が割り箸ごとチョコバナナを食してるでごじゃう。
I've never heard someone eat so loudly.
先輩、
Nanaru quickly offers a castella in an attempt to appease her.
私がそんなことで機嫌を直しとでも2つください。
It was a quantity problem.
どうぞ。言った得した。
すごい顔面を晒した分の損失補填が鈴カステラ一つでいいのか？
金魚すくいか。
食べるとこじゃうか？
食べるか。むしろなぜ食べると思ったのだ。
話の流れ的にでは？
What conversation are you listening to? We keep on walking, grabbing food from various stalls as we pass them until finally we reach the end.
祭り会場の一番端っこまで来ちゃったみたいだね。
まだ花火の時間には余裕があるな。それまでどうする？
もう一回屋台を見て回るとか？きっともう食べられないでごじゃ。
I think we've all had enough to eat now, so let's be done with the stalls. It's getting way more crowded now too. There are tons of people here now compared to when we arrived.
人混みだるい。
どこかで休憩しながら花火まで時間潰すか？
But are there any good spots around here?
それが問題だね。
The festival is so crowded that I imagine any good break spots are already taken.
この前兄さんとナナルとアイス食べた岩場はどうかな？
Oh, there?
それいいかも。あの辺り地元の人じゃなきゃめったに来ないし。人混みから離れてしまうのですか
Why the long face?
木陰でしっぽりやってるカップルの腕ばがめ鑑賞ができないと思うと。
That's why you come to festivals? Eventually, the group gets moving. At least I know I won't be bored waiting for the fireworks with these guys. I feel a tug on my sleeve and turn around.
お兄ちゃん待って。
What's up?
それが
She falters as she speaks, eyes turned down towards her feet. The strap on your gaiter broke?
ごめん、さっきブチって言っちゃったみたいで。
Her tone is somewhat apologetic. We assumed her obi might come undone, but we never imagined that she'd break her gaiter.
どうしようお兄ちゃん。
Can you walk?
歩けないことはないけど、うちまではちょっと無理かも。
Yeah. The group's getting further and further away from us. Suzu!
どうしたの？
I call out to Suzu, who's holding up the rear. She turns around with a look of confusion. But when she sees Nanaru's feet, she instantly understands the situation.
大丈夫？ちょっと無理かも。
Tell everyone we'll catch up later.
わかった。何かあったら携帯に連絡してね。
Will do. More and more people start crowding around us while we are talking. We end up having to almost shout to make ourselves heard. Suzu is soon swallowed up into the crowd as she hurries back over to the group. Nanaru stoops over to inspect her gaiter strap, but ends up getting slammed by the rather large buttocks of an old woman. Whoopsie! I pull her slender frame toward me before she can fall over. You okay? Let's move somewhere quieter.
お兄ちゃん、手つないでもらってもいい？なんかはぐれそうで。
Sure, here.
ありがと
I hold out my hand and she timidly takes it.
う。なんかさ、こうしてると彼かのっぽいね。
'Cause we are a couple.
そうだったね。
I lead Nanaru carefully through the throngs of people as she struggles to walk with her broken shoes. We bump into countless people, but I keep a firm grip on her hand, refusing to let her out of my sight. I have the feeling we're approaching the next love-making scene. Right, we should be fine here. Sit down, Nanaru.
よいしょっと。
After moving over to a rocky area near the shore, I make her sit down. It's dark because of the lack of lights, and there isn't a soul around. I kneel down in front of her to check the condition of her broken strap. Looks like the center parts come off.
直せる？瞬間接着剤とかでなんとかなるかな？
Nah, probably not. Let me look it up. I take my phone out of my pocket and search, quote-unquote, how to fix a gaiter straps. I tap on one of the sides and scroll down the page as I read. Ah, got it. I should be able to fix it with a bit of string. But the question is, do we have any?
小銭入れてた巾着の紐ならあるよ。はい。
Thanks. I take the string from her and do as the emergency gaiter fixing guide on my phone instructs. I figured your yukata might come loose, but never did I expect the gaiter strap to break. The string's a bit long and we don't have any scissors, but my handiwork's not bad, if I do say so myself. How's that?
直った？
Yeah, for the time being.
ありがとう。
Oh, here. I reach out for Nanaru's bare foot so I can place her gaiter back on.
なに？
Just hold still for a sec. I kneel on the ground, holding her foot in place with one hand and sliding the gaiter on it with the other. The shoe fits perfectly over her pale-skinned foot, just like it was custom-made to fit her.
なんかシンデレラになった気分。
Then I guess that makes me the prince, right? I look up at her and instantly freeze. It must have happened because she was walking awkwardly with her broken gaiter, but the upper region of her yukata has come loose, revealing a lot from the waist up. Moonlight from across the sea glistens off her pale skin.
ちょっとお兄ちゃん、どこ見てるの？
Your tits.
そっかそっか。よーし、正直者にはご褒美をあげよう。とはならないからね。
I deserve a reward for fixing your gaiter, surely?
何がいいの？
A sexual reward.
こんな な場所で妹にエッチなことしたいなんて、お兄ちゃんの変態。
You can call me a perv, I don't care. I just wanna fuck. She looks way too beautiful in her yukata. I'm feeling more than a little horny after staring at her for so long. She sighs in exasperation, and I assume she's about to say no, but...
終わったら着付けしてよね。
Yeah, of course. Nanaru Route 10. Secret fun times by the... There might not be anyone around, but we are still out in public. We can't just take things slowly and enjoy ourselves. Speed is of the essence, as they say. Nanaru, I'm gonna put my dick in. With that warning, I take my raging hard cock and jam it into Nanaru's sopping wet.
アホか
Aga! Her knee scores a clean hit on my stomach.
そんないきなりできるわけないでしょ。そもそも濡れてないし。
What? I thought you were sopping wet enough to fertilize your soil.
なわけないでしょ。私は古くなったエアコンか。すぐびちょびちょになるあれか。
Nope, can't say I am.
だよね。
But yeah, what's up with this? You've been soaking wet every other time. Has Eroge been lying to me?
やだ。私の彼氏エロゲと現実の区別ついてない。
What if I just use some spit? You're already used to sex, so it should slide right in.
あのさ、お兄ちゃん、今更だけど、ほんとエッチになるといつも以上に最低だよね。
Hey, I'm kidding! I'm just trying to lighten the mood to help you relax. Did I, not do a good job of conveying my intent? Can you show me some sympathy, pretty please?
伝わらないし察せないし、なんかむしろ雰囲気ストップ安なんだけど。
My girlfriend doesn't want to have sex with me. This is the warning sign in all relationships.
花火早く見たいよね。
And now she's changing the subject. Shit, what are we gonna do if we can't fit in one final H scene?
お兄ちゃん、こういう時最初にすることあるでしょ。
Huh? Oh, right.
そうそう、わかるでしょ。
Yeah, totally. But before foreplay, it's important to decide whether you'll choose quote-unquote out or quote-unquote in for the H scene choice.
そうそう大事だよね。ってアホか。そんなの後でいいでしょ。
Well, it's a big deal to a lot of people. It's a really divisive topic, you know.
みんな私のこと心配してないかな。
Eek! She's acting completely normally and excluding me too.
まずはキスでしょ。
Huh? Kissing? Ah, is that all? Phewie, my girlfriend is easy peasy. Takes damn near nothing to get her wet.
花火見る前に赤い血の花見せてあげようか。
Jojo joking. Solo bromeaba. Ay. So, I'll go ahead and give you this smooch. What language was that? Spanish?
わざわざ宣言しないでよね。もう。
She pouts, but all that means to me is that I don't have to lean in as far to kiss her. Something feels kinda different.
違うって何が？
We've kissed tons of times before, but today feels special. Oh, I know. It's the sexual thrill of making out outside.
うわあ、お兄ちゃん、もう手遅れなんだね。
Nanaru looks exasperated, but as I start touching her all over, she starts to moan in a different way to usual. Nanaru, I love you more than anyone.
お兄ちゃん、言っとくけど、今さら恋人っぽい感じ出しても、さっきまでの穴埋めにはならないからね。
What? Really? A girl's brain doesn't let you overwrite save data?
違うし、それとこれとは全然違うし、もういいから人が来る前にさっさと済ませちゃおう。
Oh, well, shit, not very romantic, are ya? I can't believe my sister is so boorish. What? So you're fine just as long as you get to fuck, are you? What is it? Any holes a goal with you?
お兄ちゃんに言われたくないんですけど。
No matter where we are or what we're doing, she and I are always clowning around like this. And cut! I'll see you all in a second. Nanaru Route 11. Nanaru ending. After we are all done, I help Nanaru put her yukata back on as promised. The yukata itself is simple, but the obi is the tough part. Whether or not she looks perfect is entirely dependent on how I do this. Alright, now just to tighten the obi. How is it? I tighten the obi super tight to ensure it won't ever come undone, and as a result, she releases a hellish death scream.
行くかと思った。
Dying right after having sex. You know, I don't think I'd mind going out that way, Nanaru, closing my eyes as I'm plowing you from above.
何うまいこと言ったって顔してんの？腹の上でお兄ちゃんに死なれる私の気持ちも想像してよ。
She puts on her gaiter and does a little half twirl on the spot.
よし、できた。って、うわ、もうこんな時間？
Oh fuck, the fireworks are starting in minutes.
急ごう、お兄ちゃん。
We break into a mad dash. After a while, a familiar rocky area comes into view. The silhouette sitting atop the rock must be our pals from the B team.
すずー！あ、兄さん、ナナルー。
The fireworks haven't started yet, have they?
セーフだよ。
それにしても遅かったな。
あ、ちょっと下駄直すのに時間かかっちゃって。
Plus the crowd. We had an awful time trying to mosey past all those people.
大変だったね。そうだったんだ。
It hurts to lie to them when they're so clearly concerned about us, but we naturally can't just come out and tell them we just did the deed.
おや、なぜかナナチンからイカの香りがします。
Crap, did Kisu's erotti radar catch us?
さては、ここに来るまでにイカ焼きを食べましたね。イカ焼き？イカの匂いがするんですからイカしかないでしょう。そうなんです。つい美味しそうな匂いにフラフラっと誘われちゃって。イカ焼き美味しいよね。美味しいよね。
A cold sweat runs along my back as Nanaru tries to pull the wool over their eyes with a laugh. It looks like we managed to escape the danger zone. I feel like we are lucky Kisu-senpai's erotti radar was malfunctioning though.
花火楽しみでござる。眠い。ここで寝たら岩から滑り落ちますよ。
しかし夜の海というのは不気味だな。ねえパピシアちゃん。
What's creepier is the fact that you are talking to your phone, Press. Please don't do that. We all chat excitedly as we eagerly await the start of the fireworks.
ねえ、お兄ちゃん。
Hmm? Nanaru, sitting beside me, then whispers softly to me as we both look up at the beautiful night sky.
今年も一緒に花火見れたね。
Yep. She and I have spent countless summers together as brother and sister. But this year, things have changed.
ねえ、お兄ちゃん。
The fireworks will be starting any minute now. As we both gaze up at the pitch black sky in anticipation, I feel her softly squeeze my hand.
来年も、再来年も、ずっと一緒に花火見ようね。
Yeah. I squeeze her small hand back.
時間だよ。
A moment after my little sister cheerfully informs us, the sky lights up.
お兄ちゃん、大好き。
Her sweet declaration of love reverberates through the boom of the fireworks. Yeah, this won't be the last. We'll keep seeing these together year after year after year. Me and my wonderful, beautiful girlfriend.
駆け出して見上げた青い空に透きてこぼれた気づいているかな君は帰り道いつもの景色変わらない毎日だけどそれなりに気に入っていたんだ輝く未来を見つめるようなまっすぐな瞳眩しかったそんな君に今片思い中そっと影に手を伸ばす変わらない日々に吹き込む風に何かが変わってく気がしたんだあの時伸ばした手の先には君がいるこれから二人で見上げた夏の空に好きって伝えた恋の魔法でね笑い浮かべた君の頬にキスをした世界は輝いてる二人の夏恋始めようずっと夏恋しよう
Life for Nanaru and I after that was hectic. But it was just much fun. Each day I spent together with my beautiful girlfriend, my beautiful sister, is so joy-filled that time seems to flash right by. Of course, it hasn't all been roses. We've had our fair share of arguments, and revealing our relationship to Dad was a whole mess. He wasn't shocked or disapproving as much as he was upset that he was the only one left out of the loop. He even locked himself in the bathroom in a fit over it, but I'll leave that story for another day.
ほらお兄ちゃんちゃんとかっこいい顔してよ
Which brings us to today, our wedding day.
一生に一度の晴れ舞台なんだからもっとシャキッとしてよ
Suave.
口で言えばいいってもんじゃないからね
My bad. You're right though, I gotta make this memorable. I don't want a second wedding after all.
そうだよ浮気して2度目の結婚式あげるとか言い出したら妹権限でぶっ壊すから
Don't smile, you're just making that sound 10 times scarier. Besides, I'm never gonna cheat on you.
ちょっと先輩スライディングで現れないでくれ
ダメだよ兄さんエロゲノはだるーはめるとピコチャル
Weddings are typically a serious affair, but ours is the same old circus mess we are used to.
息子と娘が結婚か。
どうしたの難しい顔してまだ気持ち的に割り切れない
だ。娘と息子が結婚する。つまり俺はもみじに義理の娘の母親に手を出したということになる。
あーダメ私には夫が
奥さんの体は素直ですな。
Ahem! Would the parents of the bride and groom please control themselves? Parents flirting at their kid's wedding? What the fuck is this nonsense?
もう父さんも母さんもしょうがないな。
You're being a little generous towards them.
今幸せだから何があっても許せそうな気分なんだよ。
She flashes me a beautiful bright smile in that shiny white wedding dress of hers. My wife is so precious.
いっぱい幸せにしてよね、お兄ちゃん。
Whoa, hold up. You're still gonna call me Oni-chan even after we are married?
当然。だって私はお兄ちゃんのお嫁さんであると同時に妹なんだし。
I take a moment to reflect on this girl next to me, how we first met, and what our life together has been like from that point onwards. Every day felt like bliss, and I'm sure that with a love as strong as ours, each day of our new life going forward will be just as wonderful.
Asha Project.
好きと好きとで三角恋愛。
And that's it. That was Nanaru's route. So, which route would you all like to see next? Once again, you will find a link to a poll on Straw Poll in the video description below, and I'll let you choose between Suzu, Maho, Shina, Kara, and Akane. Yes, Kara and Akane have roots too, even though they are not on the title screen. Although I'm pretty sure their roots are a little bit shorter than the roots of the four main heroines. Anyway, that's it from me for now, so as always, thanks for watching everyone, and have a nice day. Bye bye!